Ooh, that looks nice. Look at that. Do you know what? I love this. Walking in the snow. Oh, I've got my sticks again. Oh. Hello everyone, welcome back to the studio, and a chilly south of France. I'm all wrapped up in plenty of layers in clothing, layers in painting. So this is the first day back creating after a couple of weeks off, and well, I don't fancy going in on these big ones. I'm feeling going in on some small things, so I've grabbed these smalls again that I worked on a while back, but I've got a new idea to experiment with. So I spent some time in the mountains, some lovely snowy days, walking in my snowshoes up the mountains, and I got inspired by white. So I am just gonna go over some of these in areas with white and, well, see what happens, like usual. So all these paints out are where I left my studio last time. If you remember, I was doing the jelly printing onto the big canvases, and oh, look what I did. I left this. Not a good idea. Whoops. Never mind, I can still use it, and I probably will today. So I'll get some whites out on the palette. And maybe, because there was a little bit of a blue tinge in the snow, I'll show you later what it was like where I was. But I'm saying white, maybe with a tint, a little bit of blue. And why not a little bit of gold, seeing as that's where I left it last time. Whoops, I should know. It's a runny gold. Right, let's do some mixing. Okay, let's see what happens. I need more space. So these are a few of some of them at the big collection were finished, and some of them didn't quite get there yet. So let's spin that round. So I might go in with this roller with, got some gold here, so I'm going to contrast. I'm just going to stick with the brush. Here we go. And I'll do my little technique of on and off. Oops, I did a bit of a swipe there, so I'm not sure how that will come out. Oh, do you know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of the patterns that the snowshoes leave in the snow. It's a pattern off the paper towel. I like it. You know, we really have to push ourselves to experiment, because that's when we make new discoveries. Just when you think everything's going well and you're creating in your voice and style, then let's just push ourselves a little bit further and see what happens. That's what it's all about for me. Let me try some of this yellowy, goldy. Oh, and I've just thought of something. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm sure I've got some white ink, but maybe I'll just do that. Oh, look at that. That reminds me of the frosty patterns on the trees and leaves and even the plants with frost on. Oh, just turn it that way. Look at that. And what I want to do as well is scrape back in so I'm not losing all the layers. I want colour to come through. That's why I chose to work on canvases that were already painted on. So I want to see that colour coming through. I'm going to grab some ink. So I've got these pearlescent, it's called. Oh, that looks nice. Look at that. And this, oh, it's just white watercolour ink. Whether that'll stay on that, I don't know. And while I was there, I found some silver and this really lovely blue. So we'll see. Let's try some of this pearlized. Drip it onto that. Make a sandwich. Going back to my mono printing. Oops. Do I know what I'm doing? No, I'm just playing around and experimenting. So it's a great way to get back into the studio in the new year. Get back into the groove, practice of creating again. Still got some paint on there, so I'll just have a little mono print. Nice. I really liked, let's try this other. I like this tracks in the snow. As my husband and son went cross-country skiing as well. You know, they've got these lines where you, let me try and do it properly, like these two lines where you put your skis in and you slide along. Let's grab my destroyed scrapey tool and I'll grab some of this mixture. And look at that, I love that with the copper colour still coming through there. Mixing with the acrylic ink. I don't know why I'm suddenly feeling this Well, I do know why I'm suddenly feeling this white inspiration, because of all the snow. Anyway, I'll show you a few clips of where I was. Really, really beautiful. And I'll carry on and work on these few paintings. Ooh, that'll be interesting with the gold. Walking in the forest, full of snow with my snowshoes. So here I am doing my snowshoe walking. I'm in Spain this time. I'm having my little Mandarin break, and I've just crossed this cross-country ski route, and I'm heading up there. I've come from over there, and I'm going to continue. Ooh, I can hear a skier coming. That's the cross-country skiing, ski de fond, they call it in French. There's another one. It's a really beautiful, peaced and quiet. It's really quiet here. We went in France and it was so busy. But yeah, lovely conditions. These are the tracks that you put your skis in to do the cross-country skiing, and then there's the skating, which they do in the middle. Skating with skis, if that makes sense. But yeah, when I come into the mountains, I always want to do white paintings. I might have a go. So I'm halfway around my tour, and you can see the top of the mountains now. I climbed up for an hour, and I've got an hour to go to get back down. Come from that way where there was a iced over lake. Oh, let me spin around if I can. I'm heading that way. It's really crunchy snow. Oh, I've got my sticks. Let's go back. Oops. I just stopped here to show you all these shapes in the snow. Really inspiring. Oh, snow falling from the trees. I thought it was a bird. Okay, I'll carry on. You know what? I love this. Walking in the snow. Oh, I've got my sticks again. Oh. Let's put both in one hand. Yeah, it's my new winter sport. Walking to the mountains. Except here in Spain, I have to remember when I come across people to say "Buen días" instead of "bonjour." Ah, look. Ah, everything seems so lovely. Oops. Lovely and clean. It's hard to turn in these snowshoes. Ah, look at the snow on the trees. Oh, shouldn't be facing the sun. Yeah, beautiful day as well. Look at that. Wow. So maybe you'll see why I'm so inspired to basically cover everything in white. The thing is balancing them I don't want to block out the light. You know what? Like usual, if I'm liking what I'm doing, it's going to go into the big paintings. Watch out, those big paintings may get covered up. What have I not tried? I've tried roller. I fancy doing some of that again with this gold, because I really liked that effect, because it's such an old grubby roller that's got loads of paint on it. It's not even picking up the paint properly. So it's just leaving these marks like like footprints in the snow. I really like this, but oh, let's try some silver. I think it's going to be another runny paint. Dropped a little bit there. Tick, tick, tick. Palette knife. Quite transparent paint, which I'm really pleased with, because the colours are showing through without me even having to scrape. I'm dying to get onto this gold one. Let's add some of this bluey white. This was the Prussian blue. Let's get my paper towel. Silver. Let's go with the gold. Might even just go over that. Scrape that. Let me know, does it feel snowy? Maybe not this one, but the others. Let's put some of that silver on there. Because this is what happens with the snow, doesn't it? It covers all the colours, but you can just see them, especially when the snow starts to melt, you can just see the colours popping back through. It's a nice effect. Really into my effects at the minute. That's why I enjoyed so much the jelly plate last time. And who knows? Oh no, I didn't want that one. I wanted the pearlized. I might even try doing some monoprinting with the jelly plate using these colours. Oh, they're like icicles. Everything looks so beautiful and clean, doesn't it, when it snows? Especially when you're high up in the mountains and there's nobody about, it's all quiet. A few birds tweeting away. I think I need to go in with this goldy white. I'm running out of white paint. Ooh, Now I'm going to put some gold on some of this white ink. Grab my cloth. What do you think? I mean, of course, it's not finished, but it's another layer. I think I even want to add more white. And of course, I can always bring the colour back. A little bit more of that pearlized there. Happy New Year, by the way. We're back in the new year. And hopefully you'll have a very creative year. And I think I'm going to try and do a video for YouTube every other week. And I'm going to be doing my live sessions, free sessions for anybody who wants to come and meet me online. Video meetup, and we're just going to paint together. Let me know what you think, and I'll put some information about that below. And it would just be nice to be able to maybe chat while we're painting together. I feel like this one needs a little bit more. No, I've done silver on that. I have some of this goldy white, and then a wipe off. Grab the others. My footprints. Well, I think, you know what? I think I'm just going to let them dry a little bit. And then I'll decide whether I want to add more white or go back to colour, but they're feeling fresh again. And that was the whole point. And I'm feeling ready to get back into the studio. Well, hope you try out some ideas, experiment, and I will see you next time. And if you want to join me for the free live video meetup, then let me know. Bye for now. Au revoir.